So,
hello guys. We're here with the boys, and we're currently in Wyoming. This trip is going to be a combination of running around the high plains here in Wyoming, Nebraska, and maybe a little bit of Colorado over the next couple of days. And Graham's giggling already.
Steven started laughing. I can't help it, man. What happened?
Anyways, we're going to look for milk snakes, so. All right, guys, so we are out here for 7 days, and we're going to be all over the place. We've got, you know, a selection of states here that I want to spend more time in: Wyoming, Nebraska, Colorado, maybe even South Dakota. But the main target's going to be milk snakes over the course of the week. And, you know, we'll take anything. You got a good rock?
Oh, yeah.
We got good rocks. Oh, wow, look at that guy.
That's a mini line skink, too.
Yeah, that's my life. All right, guys, well, there is our first find of the trip. This is a mini-lined skink. This is definitely a new subspecies for me. I'm definitely going to have to double check and make sure which one it is, and I'll make sure I label it correctly because I'm not sure of the common name. But we have seen these guys in West Texas. I'm hoping we'll see more of these guys today, but a really cool skink to kick off the trip. We're going to put him back under his rock and keep hoping for our first snake of the trip. Carson's got our first snake of the trip. That is a beautiful racer. Wow. Whoa, look at that, dude. Yeah. Another thing I just realized is this is my first snake in Wyoming, and I'd say that's a pretty good one. That thing is beautiful. So that is, I mean, racers are quite common, and we see them all the time in Georgia, but I firmly believe that they are very underappreciated because, I mean, just look at that belly.
Especially out here.
Yeah, I mean, they're fairly common throughout a lot of their range out here too, but they're so much more variable, and there's so much more potential to find something crazy looking like that. Really great looking snakes. And my first snake ever in the state of Wyoming. Really cool. All right, we're gonna put this guy back under his rock and keep flipping, but first snake of the trip and my first snake in Wyoming, a beautiful eastern yellow-bellied racer. All right, let me grab this one. I'll come over. Two racers. Double flip, dude. That was cool. They're juvenile, subadult things. All right, well, a couple of rocks over from the first racer, I just double flipped two juveniles. These guys are probably in their second year. But yeah, like Graham said, we're probably gonna be seeing quite a few of these guys over the course of the trip, and I'm okay with that. Love them. But we're just gonna put them back. Second and third snake of the trip, two more racers. All right, we're gonna put these guys back and keep flipping, but really awesome habitat here in Wyoming, and some really pretty racers, is apparently the most common snake, so. Porcupine!
Oh, I want to see him.
He's in the crack. He is huge.
He's coming out the other side.
He's coming out the back.
His poop?
He did poop. Look at that guy.
He lives here.
He does.
He poops here often.
So that is the butt of a large porcupine. He's coming up right there too.
Hey, buddy. Hey, big guy. Wow. That's the biggest porcupine I think I've ever seen.
He's amazing, dude.
Look at his beautiful face, too.
Dude! What a handsome guy. Racer. That's number 4. Only the 4th snake of the day. Look at that color. Well, this might end up being the only species of snake we see on day 1, unless we can turn things around, but this is yet another really beautiful snake. Look at that. This one's almost more orange than yellow in places. Look at that orange color. That is fantastic. This guy pooped all over himself, so I've been trying to clean it off. But 4 racers so far, and they've all been very, very nice looking snakes, so I'm not too upset about how the trip has started with a bunch of racers, a lifer lizard, and a really cool porcupine encounter. All right, bud, here you go. This is your rock. He has no interest in going under. There he goes.
There he goes.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we are wrapping up day one here in Wyoming. We're going to flip a couple more rocks here on the side of the road. This spot doesn't really look particularly good, but we have kind of exhausted our resources for day one of the trip, and then tomorrow we're going to go to a different area. It could have been worse. We saw some really cool racers and had that great encounter with a porcupine, so I'm not complaining. But I think we have a lot of good herping ahead of us this trip, so if we don't see anything else today, I might check in with you guys in the morning. We're gonna hit this, and if we see something, great, and if not, I will probably see you guys tomorrow. So we're getting ready to call it a day, and Graham sees this one kind of crappy looking rock on the side of the road. We haven't even flipped it yet because the little one next to it
broke.
has our first pale milk snake of the trip, dude.
Can I grab him?
Yes!
I am so glad.
Did everyone get an in situ?
Yeah.
Well, the trip is made now because that is the main thing we wanted to see, and we got it on the first day while we were heading in for the day. We were giving up until Graham saw that rock on the side of the road, and we decided to stop, and sure enough, there we go.
I definitely got an assist at least on that.
How are you feeling, Carson, after being the man to flip?
I am feeling great. What a cool snake.
Look at the side.
Wow.
What a way to end day one. I mean, I had literally ran an outro. You guys are going to see the outro right before this snake was found, just so you can see how last minute this is. It's starting to get cool out here. We're all starving. And for all intents and purposes, we ran out of habitat. I mean, this little spot right here, I mean, it doesn't even look like anything compared to where we've been. And those little rocks right there, I mean, they look pretty much the same, if not worse, than most of the stuff we've been flipping all day.
Oh, it's definitely worse.
But sometimes that's just how it goes. So, pale milk snake number one for our trip. What a beauty. All right, guys. Well, it is starting to get dark on us. We've taken some photos of this snake. And if we find another snake today, much less another milk snake, I'm just going to give up herping because that's ridiculous. But, yeah, I mean, we got our target. It only took pretty much all day, and it's just now starting to become the sunset hours. So, I mean, quite literally, my day started this morning at 5:45 a.m. and I'm now on the other side of the country with the main target for the week on the first day. So couldn't be happier. But we're probably going to wrap up the day here unless we see something else. So yeah, I'll let you guys know if this little stretch of road we have to drive somehow magically produces something even better than this.
Like, I feel like that.